Requesting all the students to please settle down because in 2 minutes we will begin the program.
May I request everybody to please settle down now? Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen.
Before we start, here are a few reminders. To preserve the solemnity of the occasion, may we request the audience to refrain from taking pictures. There is an official photographer to take the pictures of your sons and daughters.
We are also requesting you to please turn off your cellular phones or have it into silent mode. Lastly, clapping should be done after the last candidate for graduation is called.
Once again, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. May we request everybody to please stand for the Philippine National Anthem.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Please be seated. A pleasant afternoon to the ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the 53rd Commencement exercises of St. Scholastica's Academy. To give us the welcome address is this year's top achiever of the HUMSS strand, Kathy L. Cabansag.
Benedicite, a delightful afternoon to all of you. In behalf of St. Scholastica's Academy, Senior High School Department, it is my great honor to deliver the commencement address for this awesome student body today. I would like to welcome the students, families, friends, and faculty on this graduation day. Every one of you has made a huge and an unforgettable impact on the graduates who sit here today. I would like to begin this speech with a brief throwback on how we started senior high school. When we were still in junior high school, I am more than sure that we were all worried about what would happen when we reach 11th and 12th grade. We were driven by fear and not know what to expect, since senior high school is more complex and it is a new step for us to take. We could not deny the fact that up until now, we still feel the same way about moving up to the next level, which is our college life. Despite all the fears, we have not been consumed by it, but rather we have transcended all the obstacles that came our way. But just when we thought everything would go smoothly, we did not expect that we would be the first batch to experience senior high school with an online setup because of the pandemic, which led to quarantine and to the most terrible lockdowns that would take longer than expected. Anyhow, let us recall some moments during our online classes. Do you still remember how awkward it gets when someone forgets to mute the microphone while in the middle of the classes? We would hear the background noise of our neighbor's chickens crowing, and sometimes there would be someone's mom nagging. And even you yourself would be caught singing because you were also unconscious that you were doing so. There were also moments wherein our internet connection were unstable, or we experienced an electricity outage. Hence, we would panic because we are in the middle of the discussion or we are in the middle of taking an exam, especially using the LMS. Relate, no? So the frustration and the nervousness we feel is unexplainable. And lastly, when the teacher starts asking questions, automatically, the majority of the class would leave the meeting just to avoid from answering the question. Nevertheless, we have still arrived at this most awaited and remarkable part of our lives, which is our graduation day. We were even unsure if we would be granted this face-to-face celebration for our academic accomplishment. But thanks to the uplifted alert levels and to the administration of this esteemed institution for gracing us this opportunity to experience and witness this day. We are still unsure of what the future holds. But as Benedictine children, we must instill to ourselves the ora et labora to pray and work in every situation. Congratulations to all of us, graduates, parents, faculty, and administration for making it possible for us to get one step closer to our dreams and future. May we soar to new heights in every chapter of our lives. Graduates of 2022, papunta pa lang tayo sa exciting part. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Kathy, for bringing us back and welcoming us to today's event.
Now, Ms. Leah B. Rabaya, our school principal, will present the candidates for graduation, which is to be followed by the confirmation of the candidates as graduates by the school directress, Sister Maureen Carriaga, OSB.
The class advisors and subject area teachers have carefully assessed the class performance, curricular, extracurricular, homeroom, and deportment of the seniors. The students actively participated during class activities, were diligent in their studies, and complied with all requirements. Sister Maureen Carriaga, OSB School Directress, I have the honor to present the 156 senior high school students, of which there are 40 from the ABN strand, 24 from the HUMSS strand, and 92 from the STEM strand, who have successfully completed their senior high school course this 25th of June, 2022.
by virtue of the power conferred on me and by the authority given me by the Department of Education, I confirm you, graduates, this 25th day of June, 2022. You are therefore admitted for graduation and will receive your diplomas as evidence that you have completed the senior high school course. Congratulations.
You may now take your seats. Congratulations to our dear graduates, and thank you, Ms. Leia Rabaya and Sister Maureen Cariaga.
Before we move on to our program and before you receive your diplomas and awards, I would like to speak to you, our dear graduates. So my dear fellow Benedictine educators, headed by Ms. Leia Rabaya, my fellow sisters, Sister Vicenta Anuran, the incoming directress of St. Scholastica's Academy Tabunok, Sister Ida Morin, Sister Michael Juntado, parents, friends, guests, and the class of 2022, good afternoon and welcome to our commencement exercises. Today, the grade 12 students of school year 2021-2022 have concluded their schooling at our beloved St. Scholastica's Academy Tabunok. This batch is very lucky. You are very lucky because after 2 years of not having a face-to-face graduation exercises, Class 2022 is the first batch to restart the on-site commencement rite. Class 2022 is likewise my batchmate in terms of setting foot for the first time at SSA-T way back in 2016 and living it this year. They were in grade 7 when I came and was installed directress of SSA-T. This month, I also bid goodbye to SSA-T. But first, please allow me to share some words to our graduates as they leave the portals of St. Scholastica's Academy Tabunok. I somehow share their feeling of POS, or pain of separation. The pain of leaving behind some good friends, or presence of loving teachers, caring non-teaching personnel, supportive sisters, and even the comforts of SSA-T, like the Peace Garden, Mary's Grotto, the Mini Forest, the Quadrangle. Not to mention the newly constructed spacious library, the well-equipped laboratories, the refurbished classrooms, the spacious pergola, and the like. But then, life is such. We come and go. Life evolves. We grow and outgrow. Just like you, my dear class of 2022, I am sure you have outgrown your uniforms. Your uniforms must have shrunk because you have grown in size. You are taller now and perhaps bigger. You have changed physically. Well, what can you expect after 2 years of not seeing each other? As if I don't know you anymore, right? But good thing is that I met some of you before the elections when I gave the voters' education. Perhaps also, the things you have enjoyed when you were in grade 7 no longer interest you now. And perhaps you have developed some habits during the lockdowns. And as Kathy said a while ago, You were the first group to really learn through online. And I hope you have really learned and you use technology well, which I am not very good at. With these changes, I hope that even these things have come to you. Your values, particularly your Benedictine values, have not. I hope that even if you leave St. Scholastica's Academy Tabunok, you will bring with you the values you have learned, live them out, and share them with others. In living out and sharing the Benedictine values with others, you contribute in building up our country, our church, and the world. In our Thanksgiving Mass yesterday, Father Adriano Ocarisa, SVD, our Mass Presider and Alumni Association President, talked about gratitude in his homily. He mentioned that having been spared of the virus that claimed lives is a blessing. We are still alive until now. We are still alive in spite of the deadly virus, COVID-19. And I would like to think we are still alive for a reason. And the reason is that we are still given a chance to enjoy life, fulfill our dreams, your dreams and mine, and do a mission. As I have said earlier, when you live out and share with others our Benedictine values, you help build not only our country and church, but the world. This is so because when you live out your Benedictine values, you seek God. And God is found not only in the scriptures, but in the events of life, in creation, and in the faces of those who need your help. When you seek God, you will be moved to action to make your life and the lives of others a little better. When you constantly do this, our country and our world will be better places to live in. So my dear Scholasticans, the Benedictine values that you have learned are not merely words. They need to be lived out and shared. Thus, I exhort you to live out and share the Benedictine values of Christ-centeredness, community, hospitality, stability, humility, obedience, discipline, silence and good speech, stewardship, and service. Dear class of 2022, as you say goodbye to your alma mater, I also would like to take this opportunity to properly say goodbye and thank all of you gathered here. My 6 years in this institution have been full of memories worth remembering. I have experienced here the most trying reality of leading a people, but I leave SSA-T with joy because I have been loved. God indeed is so good, and I am forever grateful. I am grateful that I have met you all. I am grateful that our lives have crossed. My heartfelt thanks to you, dear graduates of 2022, for the joys I have experienced in your midst. I remember when you were grade 10 before the lockdown, during our academy day, when you were performing your dances. Actually, I enjoyed watching you play and perform in the quadrangle, at the covered court, at times on stage, and many times along the corridors. You may be naughty or kiat, but honestly, your naughtiness adds life to our school. During the lockdown, the school was very silent, and I missed your naughtiness. Thank you so much, dear parents, for remaining loyal to our school. I hope that you will continue supporting our school by sending your sons or daughters, if you still have them, here at SSA-T, or by promoting our school to others. My gratitude to all of you also, our lay mission partners, for your hard work, commitment, and ways of caring for the good of our school. May you remain committed to SSA-T so that it will continue to provide quality education. A million thanks to the alumni through the leadership of Father Adriano Ocarisa SVD and the efforts of Mrs. Elvira Biscocho. Your support made possible some school improvements and created the Alumni Scholarship Fund, a big help to some students, especially during this time of pandemic. Finally, my sincerest thanks to my fellow Benedictine sisters, especially Sister Ida and Sister Mechtild, who selflessly offer their skills and talents for the betterment of SSA-T and the success of our recently concluded PAASCO resurvey. To our parents and dear students, we have passed our resurvey and we are granted by PAASCO 5 years, another 5 years of accredited status and level 3 status. Again, thank you so much, and let us pray that the class of 2022 will make a difference because of what they have experienced during this time of pandemic, and make SSA-T proud someday for the good deeds they will do for our country, church, and the world, so that in all things, God may be glorified.
Thank you, Sister Maureen Cariaga, for that heartwarming message.
At this juncture, the conferring of diplomas and presentation of awards will be done by Sister Maureen Cariaga, OSB, the school directress, to be assisted by Ms. Leia Rabaya, the school principal, Mrs. Suzette Mabala, the school registrar, Mr. Richard Abais, the senior high school coordinator, and the grade 12 class advisor.
Accountancy, Business, and Management, ABM Strand. Grade 12, St. Elfrida. Class Advisor, Mrs. Mirna Monares.
May I request the parents to please accompany your child as they receive their diploma and their awards.
Haniasco Ed Bernard B. St. Scholastica's Academy presents the St. Benedict's Award to Mr. and Mrs. George Haniasco in recognition for their trust and support to the Benedictine education and for having sent 3 children in this institution and whose youngest child is graduating this afternoon. Chakwa Paul Jan Q. Nodalo Sean Matthew V. Best in Business Simulation awardee. White Kevin Eugene A., top achiever of the ABM strand with high honors. Kevin also receives the following awards: Outstanding in EBM, Best in Business Simulation as the CEO of the Theresis Company. St. Scholastica's Academy presents the St. Benedict's Award to Mrs. Risalita A. White in recognition for her trust and support to the Benedictine education and for having sent 3 children in this institution, and whose youngest child is graduating this afternoon. Abiliana Shania Gail M. with honors. Adala LCR. Alcoina Cheryl Grace A. Top 10 achiever, 9th rank with honors. Bacalso Chris Marie H. Best in Business Simulation awardee. Badayo Shalian M. Top 10 achiever, 2nd rank with high honors. She also awarded as an outstanding member of the school organ de Lens. Basalo Maria Tetiana Dana C. Basalo Mariel K.C. Cabaniero Julia Lorraine A. Cabaniero Mary Angeline A. Best in Business Simulation Awardee. Cabradilia Ana May P. Cabrera Maria Micaela P. Top 10 Achiever, 4th rank with high honors. De la Torre Katrina Dovel O. Saint Scholastica's Academy presents the Saint Benedict's Award to Mr. and Mrs. Apolinar R. de la Torre in recognition for their trust and support to the Benedictine education and for having sent 3 children in this institution and whose youngest child is graduating this afternoon. Divino Trisha May S. Best in Business Simulation Awardee. Fernandez Janet L. with honors. Garces Mary J. Z. Juven D. Lastimosa Mary Rose D. with honors. Best in Business Simulation Awardee. Libusana Shairi May L. Magdaraog Welui L. With honors. Navicilia Brifne Marie B. Olo Perlin M. With honors, Best in Business Simulation awardee. Omnos Kimberly Jane I. Orbeso Queenie Maurice N. Pasqua Trisha Kate O. With honors, Best in Business Simulation awardee. Pelicano Shira May M. Top 10 Achiever, 3rd rank with high honors. Best in Theology awardee. Pinyana Johanna May R. Policarpio Celine Joy G. Top 10 Achiever, 5th rank with honors. Fiachan Trisha Kate O. Ralios and Daniela B. Top 10 Achiever, 7th rank with honors. Best in Business Simulation awardee. Ramter Hannah Sophia F. with honors. Sigi Princess Shacel D. Best in Business Simulation Awardee. Luisa S. Tabay Claire Ann F. Takoloy Nice May D. Talisik Noemi Rose P. Traya Hannah Patricia S. with honors, SSG Service Awardee. Yares Eliana Luis E. with honors, Best in Business Simulation Awardee.
Thank you, Mrs. Monares, and congratulations to our ABM Strand students.
Humanities and Social Sciences, HUMSS Strand. Grade 12, St. Walborga. Class Advisor, Ms. Lorelicia Cañeda.
Caballero Mitsuhiro P. Cardenas Ramuel Lloyd T. Carlos Roman Jos III D. St. Scholastica's Academy presents the St. Benedict's Award to Mr. and Mrs. Roman Carlos in recognition for their trust and support to the Benedictine education and for having sent 6 children in this institution and whose youngest child is graduating this afternoon. Deparini Adrian James, Best in Research Awardee. Hilera Al Francis Greges C. Top 5 achiever, 5th rank with honors. Inosante Chito Angelo S. Quintanar Ken Emmanuel, Best in Research Awardee. Laios Christian Kyle. Monterde RJP. Rosal John Nino B. Top 5 achiever, 3rd rank with honors. Abarquez Maria Teresa C. Acosta Luna B. Luna receives the following awards: Outstanding Member of the School Organ, the Lens. Outstanding Member of the Supreme Student Government. Caballero Hannah M. Best in Research Awardee. Kabansag Kathy L. Top Achiever of the HUMSS strand with honors. Kathy also receives the following awards: Outstanding Performance in Social Sciences, Best in Theology, Best in Research. Cabriana Cyril U. Top 5 achiever, 2nd rank with honors. Caparida Andrew Rose F. Katubay Denise Aliana P. She receives the following awards: Best in Research, Outstanding Member of the School Organ, the Lens. Outstanding Member of the Supreme Student Government. leadership excellence as the President of the Supreme Student Government. The late Senator Jerry Rojas, founder of the Jerry Rojas Foundation, in whose honor it is now named, stood for the basic, universal value of the dignity of a person. This can flourish when the individual is granted freedom and the conditions of peace and stability, where everyone is given equal opportunity to develop and grow. In keeping with this tenet, the Foundation's programs are aimed at promoting the welfare of the youth and the development of their full potential to enable them to effectively render meaningful and lasting service to their country and fellow being. It is with the same inspiration and pride that this Jerry Rojas Leadership Award is now being bestowed on Denise Aliana P. Katubay for her outstanding record in academics and leadership. To give the award is Giyani Napatutan, the 2018 Jerry Rojas Leadership Awardee. The Carlos Janelin T. Best in Research Hourly. Idar Zedekiah Yazea B. Grave Iram Hevek G. Best in Research Awardee. St. Scholastica's Academy presents the St. Benedict's Award to Mr. and Mrs. Jerome Grave in recognition for their trust and support to the Benedictine education and for having sent 3 children in this institution and whose youngest child is graduating this afternoon. Malubay Morden Hart C. Top 5 achiever, 4th rank with honors. Rabago Lynn Marie B. Rakal Christopher Ingvi R. Best in Research Awardee. The 2-Generation Scholastican Award is given to Mr. and Mrs. Christopher Rakal, who are SSA-T alumni and whose child is graduating this afternoon. Villacampa Mary Chloe.
Thank you, Ms. Kanyada, and congratulations to our HUMSS strand students and to their parents.
Science, Technology, Engineering, and Mathematics, STEM strand, Grade 12, St. Leoba. Class Advisor, Miss Maria April Veronica Oxtero.
Ahito John Philip I. St. Scholastica's Academy presents the St. Benedict's Award to Mr. and Mrs. Melvin Ahito in recognition for the trust and support to the Benedictine education and for having sent 3 children in this institution and whose youngest child is graduating this afternoon. Matthew Frederick L. He is a Best in Research awardee. Baricuatro Kenneth. St. Scholastica's Academy presents the St. Benedict's Award to Mrs. Rosenda Baricuatro Caracot in recognition for her trust and support to the Benedictine education and for having sent 3 children in this institution and whose youngest child is graduating this afternoon. Barita Jed Vincent A. with honors. Basanias Jonathan Xavier S. Bino K. Walter M. Cabo Christ Manuel B. He is part of the top 10 achiever, 7th rank with honors. Also a Best in Research awardee. Estose John Cesar C. with honors. Helia Michael Sack C. Ginoo John Lloyd V. St. Scholastica's Academy presents the St. Benedict's Award to Mr. and Mrs. Juscoro Binoo in recognition for their trust and support to the Benedictine education and for having sent 3 children in this institution and whose youngest child is graduating this afternoon. Haka Luis Miguel V. Largo John Wayne M. Lobiano Francine Garrett R. Lopez Santi Troy S. Madaya Kent Andre C. The two generations Scholastican Award is given to Mr. and Mrs. Conrad Madaya, who are SSA-T alumni and whose child is graduating this afternoon. Mago Jeremy Ralph A. Montejo Primo Christian C. Odilao Drew Adrain C. St. Scholastica's Academy presents the St. Benedict's Award to Mr. and Mrs. Gerald Ellie Odilao in recognition for their trust and support to the Benedictine education and for having sent 3 children in this institution and whose youngest child is graduating this afternoon. Padernal Kent Vincent B. St. Scholastica's Academy presents the St. Benedict's Award to Mr. and Mrs. Henry Padernal in recognition for their trust and support to the Benedictine education and for having sent 3 children in this institution and whose youngest child is graduating this afternoon. Pangatungan Kev John L. Best in Research Awardee. Peñalosa John Mike V. Ribucas Ken Alison D. Sakal Jeff Rowley M. Takuloy Juvie John. Abay Chini M. Best in Research Awardee. Alcorin Haley Jade. Ambrosio Gianci I. She is part of the top 10 achiever, 8th rank with honors. Also Best in Research Awardee. Aninion Dana May F. Apolinar Denise Vashlexin M. Bagundol Charimaine C. She is the top achiever of the STEM strand with high honors. Charimaine is also awarded the following: Outstanding Performance in Mathematics, Outstanding Performance in Science, Outstanding Performance in English, Outstanding Performance in Filipino, and Best in Theology. Charimaine is the School Year's Awardee for the AY Foundation for National Discipline. She will receive San Lorenzo Ruiz Medal and a monetary cash award of 7,500 pesos from the Ambassador Alfredo Yuchenko, the founder of AY Foundation Incorporated, for consistently exemplifying the virtues of discipline both in school and in the community. Basale Cristel Kate H. with honors. The Two Generations Scholastic Award is given to Mr. and Mrs. Rusty Basale, who are SSA-T alumni and whose child is graduating this afternoon. Benitez Teresa L. She is part of the top 10 achiever, 4th rank with honors. Clavicilius Derpsy Faith. She is part of the top 10 achiever, 4th rank with honors. De Los Reyes Julianne Marie S. She is part of the top 10 achiever, 9th rank with honors. She is also a Best and Research Awardee. Fernandez Naridit R. Flores Regina Claire A. with honors. Franzine A. with honors. St. Scholastica's Academy presents the St. Benedict's Award to Mr. and Mrs. Franklin Helia in recognition for their trust and support to the Benedictine education and for having sent 3 children in this institution and whose youngest child is graduating this afternoon. Giquilio Chinil Dianzel F. Helia Chris Jane. Guanlao Eureka Krista with honors. Humauas Annabelle P. She is part of the top 10 achiever, 3rd rank with honors. Humauas Gershi G. with honors. She is also awarded as an outstanding member of the school organ, The Lens. Labrador Raisa Angelic B. She is part of the top 10 achiever, 2nd rank with honors. Also a Best in Research awardee. Manatad Samantha J. N. Arabella with honors. Quijano Mary KCM with honors. Salva Mariel Ann B with honors.
Thank you, Ms. Oxtero, and congratulations to the STEM strand students of St. Leo Bang.
Science, Technology, Engineering, and Mathematics STEM strand. Grade 12 St. Odelia. Class Advisor, Mr. Warley Habel.
Abbas Jefferson Troy D. Alimpuos Aloysius John C. Best in Research Awardee. Bakakaw Cyril Joseph A. Bacos Adrian Troy M. Bascones Mike Nicholas J. Bendanilio Shiro Joe L. He receives the following awards: Best in Theology, Best in Research. Gabrilius Matthew Neal B. Kapampangan Chris Nimar S. Dagatan Akakisan Murphy D. De La Peña Kent Francis D. Espilita Rafael Z. Best in Research Awardee. Gabison Henry Miguel A. St. Scholastica's Academy presents the St. Benedict's Award to Mr. and Mrs. Nilu Gabizon in recognition for their trust and support to the Benedictine education and for having sent 4 children in this institution and whose youngest child is graduating this afternoon. Himangala Clark D. versus Justin J.T. Labajo Chris Angelo B. with honors. St. Scholastica's Academy presents the St. Benedict's Award to Mr. and Mrs. Marlon Labajo in recognition for their trust and support to the Benedictine education and for having sent 4 children in this institution and whose youngest child is graduating this afternoon. Labajo Joram T. St. Scholastica's Academy presents the St. Benedict's Award to Mr. and Mrs. Zorobabel Labajo in recognition for their trust and support to the Benedictine education and for having sent 4 children in this institution and whose youngest child is graduating this afternoon. Labrica Kaizen Jaymar D. Best in Research Awardee. Lastimado Ryan B. St. Scholastica's Academy presents St. Benedict's Award to Mr. and Mrs. Ronnie Lastimado in recognition for their trust and support to the Benedictine education and having sent 4 children in this institution and whose youngest child is graduating this afternoon. The 2-generation Scholastican Award is given to Mr. and Mrs. Ronnie Lastimado, who are SSA-T alumni and whose child is graduating this afternoon. Mabala Benj Lawrence B. Magdalones Chris Emmanuel C. St. Scholastica's Academy presents the St. Benedict's Award to Mrs. Maricris A. Magdalones in recognition for her trust and support to the Benedictine education and for having sent 3 children in this institution and whose youngest child is graduating this afternoon. The 2-generation Scholastican Award is also given to Mr. and Mrs. Achilles Magdalones, who are SSA-T alumni and whose child is graduating this afternoon. Mansueto Ashton John. Okaba Asap Dave D. Best in Research Awardee. Omambak John Mark O. Pagar Joshua Paul L. Paraiso Mark Ramon G. Racal Charles Godwin F. Ruiz Stephen Ray A. Sunyu John Francis. Campos Lexi, top 10 achiever, 10th rank with honors. He is also awarded as an outstanding member of the Supreme Student Government. Abarquez Maika T. St. Scholastica's Academy present the St. Benedict's Award to Mrs. Nathalie T. Abarquez in recognition for her trust and support to the Benedictine education and for having sent 3 children in this institution and whose youngest child is graduating this afternoon. Abby, Michaela, and B. Adlawan Nenya May N. Apari Mary Faith Nina A. Bobby Lore Hazel Kate B. Cobero Fritzy Lou. Dalapo Daisy Marie Q. Faitoni Erlen T. With honors, Best in Research Awardee. Flores Niva Q. With honors, SSG Service Awardee. Lastimosa Krishna Gwain Mary. C. Outstanding member of the Supreme Student Government. Mandawe Maria Elizabeth B. Nibril Patricia C. Top 10 achiever, 6th rank with honors. Oflas Maria Bernadette G. Best in Research Awardee. Parcon Ray Julian A. Best in Research Awardee. Policarpio Blyval Colleen O. And Cerojejos Shihani A.
Thank you, Mr. Habel, and congratulations to our STEM strand students of St. Odilia.
May I request all our grade 12 students to please rise. Proud to be a member of the Benedictine family, the graduates' response.
May I request the students to please face your parents.
Please be seated. In behalf of the graduating class, the top achiever of the STEM strand, Charmaine Bagundol, and the top achiever of the ABM strand, Kevin Eugene White, will now give their words of gratitude.
To our school directress, Sister Maureen Cariaga OSB, our school principal, Miss Leia Rabaya,
Benedictine sisters, faculty and staff, guests, parents, friends, and my fellow batchmates, a pleasant day to everyone. These past 2 years felt like running a long and tiring marathon towards a dream. Truth be told, it was physically and mentally exhausting to the point where I thought of intentionally cutting my internet connection so I could sleep the entire week. However, although we often say, kapoy na, but our action does, laban pa. You see, if not for our persistence to succeed, then I will not be seeing your faces today. That alone is something worth celebrating for. When the COVID outbreak began, it seemed as if we were standing on a cliff with one foot in the world we knew and the other dangling over the edge of an unknown future. This was definitely not how we envisioned our senior year. Looking back, there were a lot of lasts we missed out on. Our last prom, last retreat, last intramurals, last class competition, last trip to the canteen to buy the famous combo, frozen choco and banana Q, and our last day together in a real classroom setting. Nevertheless, we did not let these losses prevent us from enjoying our first. Our first Google meeting, first virtual class, and first online hangout with friends. We pushed, strived, adapted, and hustled despite the challenges we've experienced both in home and in school. Thinking about our bumpy journey in senior high, we came this far because of the people who believed in us. On behalf of my batchmates, I profoundly express my gratitude to our subject teachers and class advisors. Despite the limited communication and technological difficulties, these factors didn't hinder our educators in imparting knowledge and giving life lessons. We will never forget the teachers who constantly reminded us of our missing outputs and extended the deadlines on some activities. To the Benedictine sisters, we thank you for helping us embody the Benedictine values in our lives. We're also humbly grateful for accompanying us during SIPs, midday prayers, recollections, and donation drives. To the staff, security guards, and maintenance personnel, we sincerely appreciate your hard work keeping the school in its top condition and ensuring everything runs smoothly. To our parents and guardians, we are forever grateful for the unconditional love, continuous guidance, and unwavering support you have shown us every step of the way. Thank you for the countless sacrifices you have endured and for the things we didn't get the chance to thank you for. To our friends, whose presence kept us sane and motivated in these unprecedented times, please know that your kind words, simple jokes, and positive influence never failed to brighten our day. Finally, to the Almighty God, we are who we are today because of your guidance and grace. We thank you for empowering us with the strength and dedication to persevere, which eventually resulted in today's accomplishment. Class of 2022, growth is a process. You gain, you lose, you cry, you learn, you fail, but you keep trying. Even if it feels like we crawled rather than sprinted across the finish line, we've made it to the other side. And I am so proud of us. As we step out of this institution, may we use the teachings of our school to strive as contributing individuals ready to make changes for the betterment of our society. Best wishes for your future endeavors and pursuit of your goals. That in all things, God may be glorified.
To our beloved Benedictine sisters, school administrators, esteemed faculty members, distinguished guests, and my fellow graduates, a pleasant evening. When Madame Torino informed me that I needed to write a speech for our upcoming graduation today, I kept thinking throughout the day of a creative way to express my gratitude to the persons behind this success. As I searched for interesting stories and fables to include in my speech, I couldn't seem to forge into those things how truly grateful I am. As an ABM Strand student, it was taught to us how useful taglines are in conveying messages. So instead, allow me to cite this one brand's tagline from Colgate. Whatever they say, your smile says more. We had reached this far because when we were once struggling to understand a lesson, a teacher smiled at us, and we understood what it meant. When we were quiet because problems bombarded us, a friend smiled at us, and we understood what it meant. When we made a mistake in one of our group activities, a classmate smiled at us, and somehow we understood what it meant. When we looked so stressed facing our laptops, trying to finish an activity, our parents smiled at us, and again, we understood what it meant. When we struggled to understand that lesson, our teacher smiled and wanted to say that she believes in us. When we were quiet, that friend smiled and understood that we needed space to think and contemplate. When we made that mistake, our classmates smiled and knew that we needed help. When we looked so tired and stressed that day, our parents smiled and wanted to say it's time to have some rest. Those smiles eased our worries, calmed our minds, and touched our hearts. Those smiles, more than we imagined, have supported us so much in this journey. Now, let us take this opportunity to let those who supported us in this journey see our smiles. Let's hope that they too understand what this personally means. A big smile to the Benedictine sisters for extending to us the spirit of community rooted in the faith in God. To Miss Leia B. Rabaya, especially lately for her office keep receiving students asking for assistance in their college admission requirements. A big smile to our advisors and former advisors for being hands-on in attending to our needs, for constantly checking on us, for the bits of life advice, and for the words of encouragement and support. To our teachers, for putting effort into making their lessons more interesting, for being so considerate and understanding, and for responding to our concerns even if it is already late at night. A big smile to your seatmates today. To our classmates, for being with us in this journey and for helping us understand some of the lessons. We have all witnessed each other's struggles. To our friends, for being our support system. They have stayed and accompanied us through ups and downs until this very moment. A big smile to our parents and families for the love, assistance, and guidance, for always supporting us and being the first to believe in us. To God, for providing us with these people. Thank yous wouldn't be enough without us thanking ourselves for not giving up, for persevering and reaching this far. As we step out of this institution, may we never forget the Benedictine motto, Ora et Labora. We may already leave this school, but the values instilled in us will not just guide us to become better individuals, but will also remind us of the high school years we shared in SSA-T. Again, let us not forget to smile and know that your smiles will be understood. Thank you.
Thank you, Kevin and Charmaine. And I agree when you said that you have a lot of last experiences. And I want you to remember that this is not the last. Instead, This is the first of your future endeavor.
The Alumni President, Reverend Father Adriano Ocariza, will now induct the graduates to the SSA-T Alumni Association.
Please raise your right hand.
Please
I
rise.
state your name. Please raise your right hand. I state your name, please. Who on this memorable occasion I had been duly admitted as a member of St. Scholastica's Academy Alumni Association, do hereby solemnly pledge continued love and loyalty to St. Scholastica's Academy, my alma mater, adherence to and observance of her principles and teachings, love for God, for country, and for my fellow men. I do pledge and promise that I shall actively participate in the association's activities and cooperate with its duly chosen officers, the realization of the ideals and objectives of the association, and the successful fruition of the purposes for which it has been organized. So help me God. Congratulations.
Please remain standing. Denise Aliana Katubay, the SSG President, will now lead the graduates in their pledge of loyalty.
May I ask the graduates to once again please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name, Denise Aliana, do hereby pledge loyalty and continued support to the Benedictine values inculcated by my alma mater, St. Scholastica's Academy, Tabunok. Mine is the task to participate in caring for the earth, restoring the dignity of our people, and spreading the good news of our liberation. With my life of ora et labora, I hope to assist in the moral reconstruction of our people and so come up with a nation which is deeply committed to Christ and His mission. So help me God.
Congratulations, dear graduates. In gratefulness and as an expression of their loyalty to their alma mater, St. Scholastica's Academy, Tabunok, the graduates will be singing the Academy hymn, Come Loyal Benedictine Children.
since today is a very memorable day for the graduates, for at last they have obtained the fruits of their labor. They gladly express their heartfelt gratitude to their parents, guardians, teachers, the administration, and to all those who contributed to their success and made them realize their dreams in life. It is to these very special people that they dedicate their graduation song, A Million Dreams.
Close my eyes and I can see the world that's waiting up for me, that I call my own. Through the dark, through the door, through where no one's been before, but it feels like home. They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say we've lost our minds. I don't care, so call me crazy. We can live in a world that we design.
Every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. What the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. Oh, a million dreams for the world we're gonna make. There's a house we can build, every room inside is filled with things from far away. The special things I compile, each one there to make you smile on a rainy day.
They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say I've lost my mind. I don't care, so call us crazy. Run away to a world that we design. Every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. Oh, a million dreams for the world we're gonna make. However big, however small, let me be part of it all. Share your dreams with me. You may be right, you may be wrong, but say that you'll bring me along to the world you see, to the world I close my eyes to see. I close my eyes to see.
Every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake.
A million dreams, a million dreams.
What the world could be,
a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take.
a million dreams for the world we're gonna make.
For the world we're gonna make.
Congratulations once again to our graduates and to their parents. Just a reminder, your report cards will be issued on June 29, 2022.
This has been your Master of the Ceremony, Mr. Gilbert Payusan.
And this has been your Lady of the Ceremony, Ms. Donna K. Karakot. Thank you, good evening, and have a happy vacation. That in all things, God may be glorified. Congratulations, everyone. Another reminder, please turn over your togas and cap to your dear advisors. As requested by our school directress, the faculty and the sisters and the administrators should have a picture taking here at the covered court. Once again, my dear students, congratulations. Please return your togas and cap to your dear advisors. Faculty and staff, please be here at the center stage for the picture taking.
47 to the top. You guys from West Germany made it possible. Oh, I love that, boys. Right now you hear the song all over Europe. So chicks, close your eyes and feel the fascination of that great sound. This is the number one.
May we request everyone to please vacate the center stage because the faculty will be having their picture taking. Again, may I request everyone to please vacate the center stage because we will be having our faculty picture taking. Thank you so much. And may I request now the faculty to please occupy the center stage now. Again, the faculty and staff with the administrators to please proceed to the center stage for the picture taking. And please avoid shouting. Thank you so much. Babaw lang nindot. Congrats.
Kanina kasi dapat in-announce muna na tayo. Sir, sige, di ba?
Boys, teachers, please bring a chair for the sisters. Thank you. And administrators. Taas, sir. Requesting our school principal, Ms. Leah B. Rabaya, to please come up on stage. Once again, congratulations everyone.